Okay, hi everybody. Hello again from lovely Osaka, blah blah blah. Here I am again. The last few posts have gotten increasingly ramshackle, and I'd usually had a couple drinks and was just like, hey, look at this, look at this, look at this. So I thought, in response to some of the more lucid posts I've seen lately, I just want to keep this quick and simple and show you guys a few cool things and talk about them a little bit. I've been actually buying a little bit of new stuff. There's a few releases this summer that I've been eagerly awaiting, so I wanted to just show those for a second and talk about them a little bit. Um, One thing that's been really getting kind of heated here on YouTube, and I know I've sadly been embroiled a little bit in the discussions and trash talking and whatnot. Here it is, the new Turbo Negro album. I finally got it in the mail about a week ago. And this is Sexual Harassment, the new Turbo Negro album. And they've lost their former lead singer, probably the most iconic singer of the band. And for a long time I didn't know what to think about it. I'm still a little traumatized, but so here's this Turbo Negro album. It's really good. I thought it was great. Of course, pretty weird to have a new singer in one of your favorite bands. So here's the inner sleeve. And we got Mr. Tony Sylvester replacing Hans Eric Husby, I believe, Huxby. And we've got Tony Sylvester here from the Dukes of Nothing. And he's done a pretty admirable job on this album. He's got this kind of gruff, Lemmy-ish sort of style. And in classic Turbo Negro fashion, it's come in a vinyl slipcase, which doesn't really protect well against warpage. We've got flesh-colored vinyl. And yeah, the new Turbo Negro album is quite nice. I'm a huge fan of Newt Schreiner, their guitarist, Euro Boy, and yeah, he plays really well on the album and lots of good songs. A little different from the Turbo Negro I've grown to know and love, but still very good. Anyways, yeah, it's a drag. Everybody's frustrated that the singer changed and nobody really knows what to think, or some people are like, okay, they're finished, or some people are like, it's going on, forget it. And I mean, I'm not always much for nostalgia, despite the fact I do collect a lot of vintage stuff. So yeah, the new Turbo Negro, take it or leave it. I like it. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see what else. This is a record I've been eagerly awaiting for years and years and years. So here it is, Red Kross, Researching the Blues. And I was lucky enough to go and see Red Kross when they reunited. I saw them after they got back from Spain. I went to their Hollywood show, Silver Lake. It was quite good. I mean, for some reason Robert Hecker's guitar stack wasn't amped that well, so it was a little quiet on the lead guitar end, which is not too cool because I mean I love his lead guitar sound, but at the same time it was a really nice show. I got to see Steve McDonald and Jeff McDonald and Roy McDonald. Weird coincidence. The drummer from the Muffs that's joined their band has the same last name as them, but yeah, Red Kross, really nice. Their video for Stay Away from Downtown's cool. It's kind of this Kiss pastiche Red Cross Army kind of thing, so check it out. It's very cool. Another thing, I was really shocked to see this on the mail order list, and I thought, what the hell is that? And this is Blue Cheer 7. So, having been a massive fan of Blue Cheer and Dickie Peterson, rest in peace, I had to get it anyway. I didn't know what it was. I thought it could have been one of their 80s metal releases where the producers were trying to sort of, it seemed like producers were kind of trying to drag them into the whole 80s metal thing, which, some cool stuff, some stuff that I didn't think packed the punch that the Blue Cheer originally had in their 60s and early 70s incarnations. So yeah, this is actually really good. This is a quite heavy album, and it's an alternate mix of The Beast Is Back with alternate tracks and some 70s rockish stuff that kind of recalls like Boston or whatever, but then also some stuff that's almost punk and some stuff that kind of harks to their 60s things. So here's a marbled vinyl. It's Blue Cheer 7, so I don't like to miss out on Blue Cheer albums, so I thought I'd grab it as quick as possible. So yeah, those are kind of the three I was waiting for this summer that were really exciting to me. I also grabbed one along with the Blue Cheer, just just to justify the shipping charges, and I've been told it was good. So this is Highway Robbery, and it's a 70s rock album with some hard guitars that some of it's kind of reminiscent of country rock. So we've got these country rock harmonies and really slamming loud guitars. So it's a really good album. I like Highway Robbery. Unfortunately, I think mine has a pressing defect because the first track skips. But I've been using a kind of subpar turntable, so hopefully when I get it on a better turntable, it won't be quite so bad. Like my copy of Blue Cheer's "Oh Pleasant Hope," it skipped like hell on my so-so turntable, but I've played it on better ones and it plays fine. So hopefully this one will, the first track Mystery Rider will play better when I get it onto the better turntable. Yeah, that's it for LPs. I was happy. I've been on this quest to get a copy of the Bobby Liebling documentary Last Days Here, so it finally came yesterday, and I watched it in its entirety, and it was really awesome. So here it is, Last Days Here. I would recommend it to anybody who likes Pentagram, and I do love the band very much, so this thing is great. It's really cool. To see a fan pull Bobby out of the, well, fan and manager pull Bobby out of the basement and go through all sorts of insane trials by fire, it was great. It was really cool, so you guys should check it out if you can get one. I had a nightmare of a time getting one shipped to Japan. There was all sorts of garbage with various companies, and some of them got turned back by customs. I ordered it a couple of times. One got lost in the mail. Finally, I have one, so it's pretty cool. And then luckily, this isn't selling well in Japan, so I got this on Amazon for $5, 500 yen, roughly $5, and like $5.50. This is when the screams come. It's the live DVD that happened after. I think it's in the aftermath of Last Days Here, where guitarist Victor Griffin came back, and it's a really cool live show. You can see Bobby doing his awesome moves. I mean, even I watched a bit of this with my girlfriend. She was shocked. She said, "I thought Pentagram was a metal band, but really they're more like a '60s thing." And I thought, well, yeah, there's definitely a late '60s thread that runs through their music, as heavy and doomy as it may be. And the last thing, I was just watching this Unknown Passage, the Dead Moon story. I love Dead Moon. I only come across their records it's like one every couple years, and when I find one, I'm really happy. Even more so scarce in Japan. I found one in Tokyo a couple years ago when I went up there to see Klaus Schultz, and yeah, I was really happy. I spun the heck out of it. I'm surprised the thing still plays. But anyway, just a kind of little brief summer update, and yeah, I don't know. New Turbo Negro. Tell me what you think. Any Red Kross fans out there? It'd be cool to meet ya. And Blue Cheer 7. So, anyways, I hope you guys get a chance to see Last Days Here, and thanks for watching. And hopefully this one isn't as rambling and chaotic as the last couple. So, cheers. Take care. Thanks for watching.